Hello. We're at the 14th.
2013.
Hello.
Hello.
Any Indians today?
Not that I know of. They're usually still sleeping in.
Oh, very nice.
Are they coming or not?
Are we allowed to go this way? No?
Yeah, either way.
It's okay. Very nice. Very nice, huh? I know.
Are you taking a video picture?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'll send it to you guys.
This must be the club car.
No, this was for
Cattle?
the cattle car.
Yeah, I see.
How exciting, huh?
The cattle car.
You are here.
Well, look at the old wheel, Anna.
Absolutely. This is a 1920s, 30s era into the 40s commuter car called a Lackawanna car. It's a style of car. It was very popular on the East Coast, and they did come to the West Coast. This is a hat rack. In the 20s, 30s, and 40s, men wore fedoras, and they would appear. Ladies wore hats with veils. These cars were used all over the United States, and in some in Mexico and a few other places. Canada has a concrete floor. The idea was, particularly with road beds that were a little rocky, put a lot of weight, most of the weight of the car, down very low, or as low as possible, giving her a smoother ride. These cars replaced the wooden cars that you saw up there, and you'll go by those in a little while coming back. We're going to go westbound to the border. We're going to go in the border tunnel, tunnel number 4. Tunnel number 4, actually at the other end of it, has a white painted line that says U.S. on one side, Mexico on the other. We can't go past that because nobody brought their passports. No. I can get back, but you'd have to walk. Okay. Border Patrol knows who we are. Your engineer tonight is Seth Miller. A couple of folks got to go see the locomotive. The locomotive this morning is a World War II, built 1942 by General Electric. Very, very popular locomotive style with the center cab, the 2 industrial engines on each end. They replaced steam locomotives all over the place, both in on military bases for Camp Pendleton. That one came from Camp Pendleton when it retired. Spent almost its entire career there. Camp Pendleton is a very large Spanish land grant ranch. Very large. That was turned over to the military after Korea. And the Marine Corps had it ever since.
Nothing. My debit card.
You don't want to drop that.
Can't leave home without it.
That's your home key, your key.
How you doing?
Loading plants and stuff. They're backing in. They still use cabooses, and there's a crew member on the back ready to go. Like, oh yeah, we got cars in crossing. And all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, this goes on all the time.
Mind if I get it? Thank you. So I get it close.
Sure.
Yeah, keep company with you.
Thank you.
I taught him everything I know.
There you go. 4 more west 725. Yes, ma'am. Oh, shit. You gotta ask me things I actually know. 4 more west 725.
How long before the tunnel?
Oh, about 15 minutes. We'll be there. 20 minutes. We're not in a big hurry. And when we get there, you're going to see there's a gate that goes across the tracks, and that's open because there's a motor car down ahead of us that's already done a track inspection and kept the gate open. So we go ahead. That gate stops people from driving out of the trestle, which has happened. 4 more west 735. We had it happened a number of years ago, but actually that's why we had the gate across. Some guy tried to drive his car and straddle the track and go
Are you
from
serious?
Mexico through. Oh yeah, it's happened.
Oh, from Mexico, of course.
Out onto the tunnel, out onto the trestle, and then of course you can't straddle the track. He fell off. He thought he was going over. Broke the window out of the back of the car and ran back into Mexico. Left the car sitting, went down the crane and picked this thing up. Morning.
Really? He's a funny down off.
Hello. He said this is a baggage cart for bags.
Yeah, you are sure, babe. I get the impression these aren't there.
Oh, there's a chicken ranch. Must be a lot of chickens down there. Oh, there's a border fence. See the border fence? Daddy, see the border fence? That's the border fence.
It's like the Wall of China.
That's the border fence. We're that close.
I think it's all so interesting when you see it on the other side. And
The what?
On the other side.
Stop, slow down.
Oh yeah, there's Highway 94, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had to put new stringers and new walk boards on this here about 2 weeks ago.
Highway 94.
5 cars west 725. Cars west 7285, 10 west, over. Okay, so we go around this sweeping turn to the left. If you look left, you're going to see the trestle and the portal of the tunnel.
That's where we stop and come back?
We're going to go in the tunnel, stop, and then come back.
So we're going to go to the tunnel?
Not through it, we're going in it. Stop here. We can't go through it. If we go through it, we're going into Mexico, and then you guys don't have your passports, you don't get back. Between the U.S. and Mexico, they call this division. When a train came through Mexico and out back into California, or was going into Mexico, the crew would stop, call a dispatcher on this little phone booth right here, so the dispatcher knew exactly when they were leaving or going into Mexico, and when they cleared Mexico and the oncoming trains. He could also give them additional train orders if they had to stay on the
there's
siding
the phone
a little
booth.
longer. They knew to do
There's the phone booth.
Yep, that's the phone booth. We go into that tunnel. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because it gets dark in here. But the other end of the tunnel, just past that little motor car, there's actually a whitewash line that has MEX on one side and US on the other. Yeah. The only tunnel I know that's an international border crossing in a tunnel. Okay. Campo Creek Trestle. From the rail to the water is about 90 feet, so no swimming or diving, please. And I'm afraid there's no whales migrating right now, so you're out of luck there. And the salmon runs over.
Somebody stole the window.
7285, you're clear 20 cars. We're just coming up on the trestle, over.
That's longer.
You see the gate,
Yeah,
there's actually a
rebuilt.
gate that's what they call a vehicle stop gate that is closed and locked that goes across the tracks and keeps people from driving out onto the trestle, which has happened.
Burned all the bridge timbers too. So these are all new ones. 7 years ago.
So our little motor car then will follow us up at about a half a mile as a fire protection in case a spark comes off the wheels or that kind of thing. And they'll close the gate behind us and lock it. The roads you see on both sides are maintained for the Border Patrol.
Jack and Harvey will close them.
Jack and Harvey. Harvey's that 6-foot rabbit he keeps walking around
Well, you
with.
said they.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
7285, you're cleared into the tunnel, stopping at your mark. Over.
Hey, into the tunnel we go.
Do you want to get in there? Go ahead.
No,
It's fine.
Let's go ahead.
It's just,
Anna, come on.
to me, the view is breathtaking.
Okay, Al, you got a target right here. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. There's a pair of owls that breed in here, have a nest right up in the top of the rock inside the tunnel. If we're lucky, we'll actually scare one, wake them up, and they'll fly the other end.
Come here.
And they've been there for several years. Oh yeah, you hang right on
we
there.
got here and thing.
So what is a car? Who's signing for car?
That's our speeder. They're the ones that opened the gate, the vehicle gate that we have open and let us through. And they'll follow us up. They're our fire protection. In case a spark or something comes off one of the wheels, or somebody illegally throws a cigarette out. He's got 10 gallons of water and tools on board, and if it's something he can't handle, then we call the fire department. And CAL FIRE comes out and puts it out, and we just get out of here.
So the other side is Mexico?
Not just the other side, inside the tunnel about 30 feet, just about where he is right now. There's actually a whitewashed line in the tunnel, and that's the border.
Where should we look for the nest?
Right there. See the poo?
Oh yeah.
They nest right
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
you see the poop.
Yeah. That's bird poop. See all the big drops? That's owl. I love
How you got a hold of him?
down here
His
when
mom.
when we do this.
Just grab a hold of him.
Right here.
Just hold him because his mom took off for a second. Just watch him.
On the road again. We're on that railroad
Are you
again.
scared? Is it scary?
Oh, it's not scary. This is just a regular tunnel.
No, it's
This tunnel, most of these tunnels were carved out with black powder and by hand.
Yeah, you can see it. Oh, of course.
1906,
Anna, you got him, Anna?
1908, 1910.
Any
Oh, yeah.
Chinese workers?
They had workers from Mexico. Did you get to see Mexico?
Very nice, huh?
So now we're going back that way?
Uh-huh.
In Guanajuato, they have these for miles.
Oh yeah, it's a city, and there are roads
really?
and like freeways under.
The trains?
Right, it was a mining town, so they have a city under the city.
It's amazing. The whole mountainside is all covered.
Right, it was
just
very,
like
very
that.
amazing.
Very serious.
Here's the trestle, my goodness. Is he closing the gate?
Yeah.
Stand outside. Yeah.
Thank you for betting.
You bet.
Yeah.
Oop, let me get out of the way.
talking about the train.
The train?
That was my ride last night to go to